בוקר טוב. We're up to קהלת פרק י"ב פסוק א'. וזכור את בוראך בימי בחורותיך, עד אשר לא יבואו ימי הרעה, והגיעו שנים אשר תאמר אין לי בהם חפץ. The pasuk he talks about, he talks to the young guy. And the pasuk before, the last pasuk in Perek Yud Aleph talks about V'aser ka'as milibcha. And right after he talks, Uzchor et bora'acha b'mei bechorotecha. So number one, what's the connection between pasuk Yud in the end of Perek Yud Aleph to pasuk Aleph, the beginning of Perek Yud Bet? Meaning, if you take out the numbers, I see two verses. What's the connection between V'aser ka'as milibcha to the pasuk Uzchor bora'acha?
So we said Milebecha is when he's very young, and then Mibeserecha is in the next age, right? And then
Okay, no, I hear. No, hold on. So pasuk Yud talks about the young person also, and he speaks to the young person, and he tells him, "Sir, work on your anger." Someone that is already went through life, went through so many problems, issues. The lashon of the Gemara, harpatkaot.
מה זה אומר? Where is that?
challenges.
What's the rabbi? זה מדבר על הבחור? זה מצביע בחור? מה קשור לזה שעבר פגעות? אני יודע, פספסתי את ההתחלה.
Anyway, so Shlomo HaMelech talks to the young person, and he tells him, "V'aser ka'as milibcha," especially who? The one who's young. Ena b'sechel, they don't have much experience also, but more likely, they're very fast to get angry, and very fast to do the wrong moves, and then they pay a heavy price, and then they got some cases in court, and then police, כל הצרות האלו, they don't finish. Why? Young and dumb. אומר, "V'aser ka'as milibcha." Work on your anger. Anger is something that people pay a very heavy price for. Yes. כן, ברוך השם, רק שלמה היה קצת לפני הרמב"ן. נמשיך על הרב היקר.
כתוב שם, הרבה כעס מלבך,
כמו שלמה.
כמו שלמה.
חזק וברוך. אומר קהלת, וזכור את בוראך, אומר רש"י. תמן תנינן, we learned in מסכת אבות, עקביה בן מהללאל אומר, הסתכל בשלושה דברים. It says in the Mishnah in Avot, Akvaya says, הסתכל בשלושה דברים, look at the three things, ואי אתה בא לידי עבירה, and you're not going to come to do a sin. One is, מאין באת? מאין באת? מאיפה באת? From where you came. And then, לאן אתה הולך? Where are you going? ולפני מי אתה עתיד ליתן דין וחשבון? In front of who you're going to give דין וחשבון on all your actions. So, מאין באת? What's the answer? מטיפס רוחה. יפה מאוד. And then, לאן אתה הולך? Where are you going to? To the grave, the קבר. ולפני מי אתה עתיד ליתן דין וחשבון? In front of who? לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. So, who said that? Mishnah, Akvaya ben Mahalalel. Hazal tell us here, וזה מה שאומר רש"י, from where Akvaya ben Mahalalel came from, with the idea of the three things. If you look, you're not going to sin. From here, from our pasuk, מה כתוב? וזכור את בוראך. וממקרא זה דרש. He came up with this drasha from this pasuk. Why? Uzchor et boracha שתיתן דין וחשבון לפניו. וזכור את בורך, that's קברך, that's your grave. מקום עפר עם הביתו לעם. וזכור באריך, באר שנבעת ממקורה. היא טיפה סרוחה של זרע ושל בן. So let me explain this. Why בשלמה המלך it did not say, וזכור את אלוהיך. Usually, תמיד אנחנו תורה מדברת על אלוהים, אלוהיך. Why here, when it came to Hashem, he's not saying uzchor and remember your God. Rather, he says uzchor et borecha, your creator. Why? Omer Rashi, because borecha you can learn it in 3 ways. One, borecha, the one who created you, which is Hashem. Or if you switch the order, be'erecha. So me'efo shata, me'be'er, from where you came from. Or if you take out the aleph, borecha, meaning you're not going to emphasize the aleph, more bereshit. Bereshit, the aleph nivlaat. So too, read borecha without emphasizing the aleph. אז נשמע, וזכור את בורך. מה זה בורך? בור. מה זה בורך? זה הבור where a person goes to. So in the word of borecha, we got 3 perushim. One, borecha, that's Hashem. One, be'erecha, that's where you came from, and be'er. And one, borecha, is the habor, the pit that you're going to go there. Because why? Because the מאיפה נובע? Why Shlomo HaMelech hu lo amar, he did not say, uzchor et Elohecha. He didn't say Elohecha, he said Borecha. Why? Omer Rashi, umemikra ze darash. Akvaya ben Mahalal Eli came up with the 3 ideas from the word Borecha. ודאי, בשכת אבות. בשכת אבות. Right? So Omer Rashi, וממקרא זה דרש, וזכור את בוראיך. מה זה וזכור את בוראיך? אתה שומע? That's, זה השאלה, which question? לפני מי אתה עתיד ייתן דין וחשבון. Remember, you're going to have to give all the חשבונות to Hashem, all your actions, all your words, all your מעשים טובים. תזכור את בוראך, it means remember in front of whom you're going to have to stand and give a report of all your actions. That's one. And then uzchor et borecha. Borecha, that's the pit, that's the grave. Makom afar rima v'tole'am. Then don't get too excited from ha'olam. והמבין יבין. And then he says, uzchor be'erecha. מה זה be'erecha? Be'er, a well. שנבעת ממקורה, that you came from that well to the world. והיא טיפה סרוחה של זרע האם ושל הלובן של האב. That's the sperm from the father והאימא. So, באת from be'er. הבאר זה מאיפה באת. So, באת מטיפה סרוחה. And therefore, אומר שלמה המלך, remember those 3 things. And if you do, מה יקרה? אז זה יהיה טוב. אבל מה יקרה?
התנא אומר לזכור ב3 הדברים האלה.
התנא אומר, if you're going to remember, if you're going to focus on this, on these 3 things, then it's going to help you not to sin.
He learns it from this pasuk.
Yes. So אומר, וזכור את בורך, וזכור את בורך, בורך, וזכור את בורך, וזכור את באריך, from where you came from. ואז אתה לא חותם. When? בימי בחורותיך, when you're young, כשאתה עדיין בחור, יש לך כוחות. Remember God then. Why? Because when you're young, your challenges are big. And if you're going to work on the challenges when you're young, it'll be easier for you to get to the age of zikna, getting old, and you're going to be fine. It'll be okay. But if you're not going to work on your ta'avot, young age, ואז עד אשר לא יבואו ימי הרעה, אומר רש"י ימי רעה, אלו ימי זקנה וחלשות. למה הוא קורא להם ימי רעה? זה לא bad days, it means ימים של חולשה, weakness.
הם באים מאליו, לא?
לא. תזכור את השם, remember God, לפני שיבואו ימי הרעה. הבנת?
Does it also mean when you're alive? As long as you're still alive?
עדיין לא.
איך?
So he says, be careful and start thinking about life from a very young age.
Life is like everything else.
עד אשר לא יבואו ימי הרעה. Because והגיעו שנים, it's going to come days, years, אשר תאמר אין לי בהם חפץ. Because you're old and you're not going to know what day you're going to pass away. You're going to regret on your actions that you did when you were young, but it'll be too late. And you're going to say, I don't want to live anymore. אין לי בהם חפץ. ימים של זקנה, אלו ימים שהאדם, it's not easy. הרב השלום היה אומר לי, he used to tell me, you want to live long? אתה רוצה להיות זקן? No one thing. זקנה זה מחלה. The same way there is sickness, it's called cancer. Yes, sickness is called Alzheimer. Yes, כל מיני issues. There is another one, another sickness, it's called zikna. You want to be there? You have to know there's a price for that. שמעתם? There is a price for zikna. What's the price for zikna? Adam has v'shalom. If a person falls and when he's old, he breaks his hip, habibi. Kids could fall every day 10 times, nothing happens to them. They go to the hospital, little thing, crutches, after 3 weeks, they throw it. An old man has to show him imunofel, that's it, it's gone. You cannot fix it. The bones, and every little move, the pain is endless. זה מאוד כואב, they walk very slow, ומפחדים ליפול. זקנה זה מחיר. There's a price for a person to get old. אין בעיה לחיות עד 100 שנה. No, there's a price for that. ויש עוד כמה דברים על הדרך, that's the next פסוקים. אבל מה אומר לנו פה שלמה המלך? עד אשר לא יבואו ימי הרעה. יש גמרא במסכת שבת. אם נסתכל בפסוק י', פרק י"א, פסוק י'. כן, הוא לא למד מה זה ימי רעה, מיסטר אלמוט. אומר שלמה המלך, והסר כעס מלבך, והעבר רעה מבשריך, כי הילדות והשחרות הבל. What does it mean? כי הילדות והשחרות הבל. תומו מרש"י. והשחרות, what does it mean שחרות? נערות, when you're young. And why you call someone that's young שחור? שראש האדם שחור בימי עלומיו. Your hair is dark, is black, when you're young. But then it starts to change. From black, becomes gray. A gray is a wake-up call. ככה כותב הגאון מווילנה. A gray is a wake-up call. אומר הגאון מווילנה, במגילת אסתר. It says, 6 חודשים בשמן המור, ו6 חודשים בבשמים. The girls would come to Hashverosh. You can't come on a date. It takes you 12 months. First, got to sign a member. You're going to come. You're going to have to pass 6 months of winter and another 6 months of summer. And right after, if you pass 12 months, כן, ברוך השם. בואו נמשיך. רק שלא תראי לי פה את ארדואן. קיצור, אז מה כתוב? 6 חודשים בשמן המור ו6 חודשים בבשמים. So you wait 6 months of winter and another 6 months of summer. And right after, what happens? ואז תבוא אל המלך. And then the girl would come to the king Hashverosh. The Gaon Mevina explains what does it mean 6 חודשים בשמן המור, 6 חודשים בבשמים. So פשט ככה. Part of beauty of a woman is remove the hair, and second is lotion. Right? You want to have a nice skin, you got to remove the hair, and then you got to do it, and then you put lotion, right? 6 חודשים בשמן המור. מה זה שמן המור? What was the purpose of this specific oil? אומרת הגמרא, why? To remove the hair. 6 חודשים בשמן המור. ו6 חודשים בבשמים. After you remove the hair, what do? בשמים, lotion. הרעיון הוא כך. During the summer, the job is היא צריכה להוריד שיער. When it's winter, it's cold, what do you put? You put lotion, right? You put lotion, וזלין וכו' וכו'. So, okay, זה הפשט הפשוט. אומר הגאון, מה כתוב פה? מה כתוב? It says, removing the hair. Hair, it's something that that the body doesn't need. He talks about 2 things, hair and nails. I'm not going to talk about the nails now, but 2 things the body doesn't need. It's extra. You don't need hair and you don't need nails. Matter of fact, every couple, 2-3 weeks, you have to cut the nails and also you have to take a haircut. So 2 things are extra in our body. And why do we need them? Hair is a wake-up call. When everything is akol shahor, habibi, you're young, you're fresh, you want to go and you want to do. And then pitom, see, lavar, mepo. And then another one over here. And then it's about to say also in the back, got 3 in the back too. Mamaze, the wake-up call. So a gray hair, it's a wake-up call. הגמרא אומרת, so מה זה כהילדות והשחרות הבל? שחרות, Rashi calls it, when you're young. When you're young, הבל, מה זה הבל? אומרת הגמרא בשבת, אמר רבי יצחק, מה זה כהילדות והשחרות? דברים שאדם עושה בילדותו, things that a person does when he's young, משחרים פניו לעת זקנותו. Things that you do when you're young, you know what's going to happen? It's going to turn your face black when you get older. מה הכוונה? אומר, עריף, אומר כך, אדם עושה עבירות, a person does עבירות since when he's young, and then when he's old, and he does teshuvah, he looks at the pictures when he was young, ma'asiti, wow. So if it's on your phone, you could delete. But if it's up there in the air, and Facebook, on Twitter, habibi, יש לך שם תמונות, לא הכי, you're embarrassed. אדם לא חושב. אדם לא חושב. So דברים שאדם עושה בילדותו, things that you do when you're young, and you do the wrong things, what happens? משחירים פניו לעת זקנותו. You get embarrassed as you're going to get older. I remember once someone who was at the age, 50 or so, he had to throw all the pictures from his house. Why? Most pictures were not proper. Well, the pictures he was able to keep was 10 years of, I believe, when he was 40 till 50. Those 10 years, חזר בתשובה היו תמונות עוד נורמליים. כל השאר היה צריך לזרוק, he had to throw. Why? הוא מתבייש, he's embarrassed. All type of pictures he has, him and the wife and the kids. זה לא הכי איי. So in the beginning, you put all the pictures in your house. So as people come, wow, look at this, you look young. אחר כך, חוזר בתשובה, really takes 2 pictures out. And then another 3 pictures out. And then one day the rabbi comes to the house and says, חנוכת הבית או משהו, really. הרב יראה, יגיד מה זה, it's not nice. So he took another 3 out. חביבי, פתאום של פה כותל המערבי, empty. למה? הוא מסתכל, this is not me. I used to be, but not anymore. אומר שלמה המלך, חביבי, מיסטר יונג, וזכור את בוראך בימי בחורותיך, עד אשר לא יבואו ימי הרעה, שלא תגיע לימים that you cannot help and do anything to fix. והגיעו שנים אשר תאמר, אין לי בהם חפץ. יש, הגמרא אומרת, there's a big difference between זקן עם הארץ וזקן תלמיד חכם. There's a big difference between זקן עם הארץ וזקן תלמיד חכם. אומרת הגמרא, תלמידי חכמים, כל זמן שמזקינים, תלמיד חכם, as he gets older and older, חוכמה מתוספת בהם. They get more wisdom. עוד ועוד ועוד. וזקני עם הארץ, someone that has a lack of education, of Torah, כל זמן שמזקינים, as they get older, טיפשות מתוספת בהם. They become silly. They talk nonsense. They fight over nonsense, and with the kids and with the wife, and it becomes a burden on the family. Zikna, I said before, it's a type of sickness. And if you want to be lucky to be there, just know the price. Call the if you're not a mid-hacham. And if you are a mid-hacham, as you get older, you get chokhmah. You know why? Part of being young, you're not thinking much because you have a lot of desires. So desires wouldn't be, it's not going to help you to focus on targets. Because your target is a mess. Because you're not aiming to the right thing, you're aiming to something that you have a desire to. It doesn't mean it's good. So how can you ask him advice? You can't. He's going to give you the wrong advice because his mind is not there. Meaning, he sees life from a different aspect. Go, fight. If you ask someone who's older than him, he's going to tell you, don't fight. I want to take him to court. Don't take him to court. What do you mean? It means if you're going to go to court, you're going to lose 50,000. Now you lost only 2,000. Keep quiet. Just go. The young guy, they don't have the experience of life. So they're going to do many, many mistakes until they reach a certain age that they learned not to do things. But someone who's already past life, he's already 60, 70, 80, he did those mistakes. And he will tell you, not worth it. So, אבל זקן תמיד חכם, מכיוון שיש לו חוכמה, so the ta'avot are not there anymore. So he's left a body pure, הגוף נקי מכל מיני שטויות. ואז מה קורה? He can observe חוכמה. And now when you come to him, it's on a different level. Go see what's the difference between Am Yisrael והגויים. By us, who are the people who lead Am Yisrael in our generation?
The older ones.
התורה אנשים הצדיקים, אבל כמה שיותר מבוגר, the better.
Oh, wow.
תסתכלו מה זה, רב חיים קניבסקי, a person היה 94. אדם בגיל 90, 94, הוא נגד עם ישראל. חכם עובדיה יוסף, one age. 90 plus. today, תסתכלו היום, יש לך היום, בכל זאת, אשכנזים גם כן, כן? הרב, what's his name? Rabbi, no, from Ponovich, what's his name? גרשון ארלוסטיין. בן כמה הוא? 98. 98, ראש ישיבת פונוביץ', and he's leading the יהדות התורה in Israel. that's where the עולם הישיבות, אשכנזים, 98 בני הנער, עד 120, 98. all the questions in the on the politics וכולי, he decides, וזה מה שעושים שם. 98.
And his word is his word.
ביבי לא יזוזו מילימטר. 98. רב חיים קניבסקי, during the corona, opened the schools. חביבי, פתחו ישיבות. בגן. אמרו, the president, איך פאפה? רב חיים אמר לפתוח, פתחו, we opened. You can get 15,000. fine. הרב אמר לפתוח, פותחים. זה מה שהיה. הרב אמר, that's it, עושים. בעם ישראל, our מנהיגים, are not the young, זה הזקנים. למה? יש גמרא במסכת מגילה אומרת, אם יאמרו לך זקן, תהרוס, תהרוס. תשמע.
אמרת לך את זה. אני זוכר.
יש היה הרבה באוויר, קיבל הרבה רוח. אומרת הגמורה, אם יאמרו לך זקנים סתור וילדים בני, if all the people will tell you, back it down. וילדים and young will tell you, no, build. סתור ואל תבנה. break it and don't build it. why? מפני שסתירת זקנים בניין. ובניין נערים סתירה. Let me explain מה כתוב פה. When an older person tells you, break it, breaking is building. Once again, breaking means building. You're building something. As you're destroying something, that's you're building it right now. But I don't see it because you're young. But he said, destroyed, it means as you're destroying, that's how you're building. And if young people tell you, build, you don't understand that as you're building every foot there, you're destroying. How is it possible? There is something it's called experience of life. And then there is something it's called chokhmah. As a kelim יש להם experience of life וגם חוכמה. both. החוכמה הזאת you get only if you have Torah. המארץ doesn't have it. כי הוא לא למד. לא למד, אין לו את זה. yes.
מלך בישראל ששמע לצעירים ובסוף הוא לא...
רחבעם בן שלמה. רחבעם בן שלמה, after שלמה המלך passed away, his son, Hamam, he became the king. Am Israel came over to him and told him, Hamam, please, your father Shlomo gave us a lot of taxes. Can you lower the taxes? Give me 3 days. I know. I'll get you in 3 days. He went to ask his father's advisors. Advisors. היועצים. אמרו לו, תגיד להם, I'm going to lower the taxes. תבוא לקראתם. What do you mean? זה הפשט. תגיד להם, no problem. Instead of 30%, 15. Not like half. He went to his friends, his buddies.
The young ones.
40 years old.
Yeah.
What do you think? What should I do? I'm are you kidding? I mean, you got to show you're a king. You got to show your power.
Yeah.
You're going to come the first 2 months. He lowered the taxes because people ask him so. Guess what? The next time he's going to tell you, please, how about we're not going to pay? And then we're not going to do. They're not going to listen to you. And you're going to lose power. And then you're out. You got to be chazak. You got to be strong. Fight. Put your foot down. נכון שמעון?
כן.
תמשיך. הלאה, שנה. רבותיי, מה קרה? Okay, so the Zekenim told Rehavam, lower the taxes, show the people, שאתה איתם, that you're with them, you're not against them. And the young friends told them, no. The language that they used to tell him, if your father, he yiser otchem bashotim, if my father, he whipped you with short, with a belt, ani ayaser otchem ba'akrabim. I'm gonna use a bat with thorns to break you. אני תראה להם אללהו אכבר. הבנת מה שקרה? What happened? So 3 days after they came, no, Your Honor, what's the plan? You're gonna lower the taxes? I'm gonna lower the 70. You're gonna pay 40% now. What happened? They all dropped him. War. 180,000 people of Shevet Yehuda went for a war. And as they about to leave to go to the war, Navi comes to the Hamam, sir, make your turn, go back to Yerushalayim. Hashem is not with you, so go back. What happened? He lost 10 tribes. From being a king over 12 tribes, he left with Yehuda and Binyamin. He lost 10. Why? When the Zekenim told you, give them discount. Meaning instead of 30%, 15. Now, if you think about it, 15, what you're doing is at the soter. What you're doing is you're losing money. אבל הגמרא אומרת, הסתירה, losing that money is binyan. Don't understand. 3 years, work with them. Show them that you love them. Show them that you care about them. Show them that you're a king, not to abuse. You're a king to help. So yes, it looks like I'm losing, but you're not losing. You're building your future kingdom. זה היה הסכמים. מה עשו הצעירים? No, charge 40%. 40%, it looks great. זה נקרא בנייה. אבל הבנייה הזאת הרסה אותו. הבנתם?
I have a question.
Yes.
I don't think it would have mattered what he would have done. He would have lost it anyway. It was his father's mistake that he would lose it. So whatever conclusion he would have came to, he would have lost the 10 tribes anyway. That's what was supposed to happen. Unless it could have been reversed.
Once again, you think Shlomo Melech?
Whatever.
No. I just want to be clear. So you're saying Shlomo Melech made a mistake?
I don't know, whatever it is.
That's what you said before. It's recorded.
Okay, fine. He
You said Shlomo HaMelech did a mistake.
I don't remember exactly what he did, but the Navi told him that you're gonna have the kingdom ripped from you. After, not from you, but from your children.
I have no problem. But how did it happen? It could have been done different. Why does the Navi tell us the story of Raham asking advice, and he gets two different answers from the young people and from the old people? Why does the Navi is telling us this information? There is a reason why. He could have lost it from the beginning already. I'm Israel will tell him we don't want you. Nothing to do with the taxes. Nothing to do with any wrong moves. We don't want you. That's it. We have a nice guy. We love you like him. That's it. Hashem doesn't need help how to not run on how the nevuah is gonna take place. It could happen in a million ways, but here the Nabi is telling us that he did something that after it was too late, and the mistake that he did, he listened to the young people and not to the older people. You get it?
So how do you listen to the older people? He would have.
If he would have listened to the older to the Zekonim, he would keep the kingdom.
Maybe we lost it a different way, but it would, right? I mean, but not in this way. We would have lost it. Maybe in a different way.
I'm not talking about losing now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about what he did as a king. He did a big mistake. A big mistake. You know, the problem is once you get to a certain position, you feel like if I'm not going to show the people I'm strong, I'm going to lose. And they don't understand it's the opposite. It's the opposite. You have to show people that you're not strong. They like you. You have to show the people that you're not abusing them. They're going to like you more. You want to be a king, it's not to choke people. It's to make them like you. How? Don't show them, I'm here. No, don't. Out.
Being parenting.
And what if they just abuse you now?
What do you mean?
They go, oh, this guy's a pushover. Let me just walk all over him.
You mean the people?
No, I'm being too nice, and now he's taking advantage of me.
I don't understand.
I'm gonna give them whatever they want.
It's not whatever they want. People want to pay
I'm
taxes.
gonna be very nachmad. I'm gonna be very nice. I'm gonna give in. I'm mevater.
It's not, again, זה לא שייך לוותר. You have to know how to run a company, and you have to know how to run a country. זה לא שייך לוותר. You have to know that a king without army, he's not a king.
Right.
For a king to have an army, you have to have soldiers that they care about you, they care about the country, and they give their life for the country and for you. Why should I put my life in risk if you don't care about me? But if I see that you care about me, and I see that you work with me, and I see that you really care for my benefit, I will give my life to this country, and I will give my life to this king. When I'm Israel, when the people see that the president doesn't care about them, why should I vote for him? Why should I pick him? I don't want him. He's using my money for his benefit. I don't get anything back from the country.
So this applies in our daily life as well, right?
100%.
So a father with his kids is the same thing, right?
Yes.
So again, so if I'm gonna give the kid and I'm gonna show him that I care and this and that, and then he's gonna take advantage because when you give a kid a little bit, now he says, "Oh, I could look how much you're letting me get away with."
No. So look, you're jumping from two different.
I'm trying to apply it to my life.
My life, all depends.
Right.
But let's say you're now teaching a kid.
Right.
Okay. And the kid doesn't want to learn.
Right.
Listen, if I'm not going to bite the neck, if I'm not going to hold it, if it's not going to learn today, then it's not going to learn tomorrow, and then that's it. It becomes a whole a playgroup, kindergarten.
And then when I'm nice to him, wow, what does he do? Even worse.
So what I get again, it's also the life.
Okay. Yeah.
No, it's okay. When you have a kid that is not in the mood to learn, you cannot force them.
Right.
Never gonna happen. Never. So the way to do it is go with him and bring him to you. Meaning, if I come to a class and I say the boys are not interesting, and lo shayach. A boy say, who wants to hear a story?
Right.
No Gemara, no halacha, nothing. Story. They always the hand on the story. Okay, so the light. Oh, now becomes good. So number one, in 2 minutes you get the whole class sitting down because it's story and then closing the light. So it becomes now a good, like a special sort of drama story. So you bring them to this mode of it's going to be great class now, and you got to be honest with them. Close the light and close all the shades. So we become like you want to have Rabbi a nightmare story. Fine, and I'm going to start with the story. And right when it gets to the peak of the story, of course, you're going to have to open the light, and tomorrow we'll continue. Tomorrow we will continue. Rabbi, you can listen to our 2 big stories. Number one, the first 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you got them to sit, you got them to listen. The class is quiet. Now, open the whole machine, and they know that you promised them tomorrow another story, or we will continue the story. Guess what? Tomorrow they're going to be in class on time, and they're going to wait for you, and you're going to be honest. So you already trained them for 2-3 days. They come, they get the story. Ivanta? No, we got to learn. No, you're wrong. You're not going to get them learn. If they don't learn, they're not going to learn. So yeah, what you got to do? Story time. Ivanta? זה גם לא תחבולה, זה טקטיקה מסוימת. איך לעבוד עם ילדים? זה גם כאן עם אישה. זה גם כולם. אישה לפעמים אתה מגיע עצבנית. אסור לכעוס. זה לא פה מוסר קלאס. היא תאכל אותך בלי מלח. מה אתה אומר? I hear you. אני שומע. I'm sure it hurts. I'm sure you have a good reason. The minute she feels that you understand her right then, היא כבר איתך. Now, you could offer, you want to go forward? She's going to say, no, it's okay. You okay? I'm okay. ככה זה, אין 1000%. בוודאי, יש דברים, יוצאים מהכלל, אבל ברעיון, זה לא ללכת ראש בראש. תראה, even הקדוש ברוך הוא אומר למשה בנו, שמעתי את תלונות בני ישראל. I heard. אני בלהימן. Then they complain about the meat. שמעתי. אבל מה קרה? פח, קיבלו את המכה. אצל הבשר. Now, אתה מבין? השם לא הולך עם עם ישראל head to head. even משה רבנו. הרועה הכי נאמן. השם tells משה רבנו, you are a leader on a condition that שאתה תדע that these people, to be a leader, תדע לך, העם, טרחנים, הם מטרחים, they just, זה עבודה, אבל חלק מהזה, זה הצלחה גדול, שאדם זוכה בזה. אתה מבין? הרב עליו השלום, היו, the young חבר'ה used to tell, Rabbi, say this, and do this. מה שומע? He gave them a feelings as if they led him. והוא נתן להם את הרגשה הזאת, כאילו, oh, okay, thank you. רעיון, I'll do it. He used to give us, the little kids, a feeling that he's listening to us. One day I asked him Hatorah. היה שם איזה ביג מאחר, אמר לו, הרב, תחפשו ככה וזה וזה וזה. שם הרב, וואו.
בפרסיה הוא אמר לו?
פרסיה, היינו שם. אמרו, תקשיב טוב, אותך אני יכול לשים בכיס הקטן, רק לא נעים לי לעשות לך את זה. מהכפות שם, עם הפאקט. אבל I gave you the הרגשה, כאילו, אתה מבין יותר ממני. אבל, I just give you the feelings, if you really believe, שאתה הולך פה להנהיג אותי, תעוף מפה בבקשה. For 10 years, the guy thinks he's, whatever he does, the rabbi listens to him. זה היה הרב, מיוחד. Give it the הרגשה, like, yeah, I hear your advice, I hear it, no. When the person started to believe that he's really leading the rabbi, boom, he gave him a wake-up call. And then he got, okay, התעורר. הוא לא ברח מהרב. He kept being with him. But it was a wake-up call to the person that he thought that he's leading the rabbi. אני עושה מצווה חסד. עושה חסד עם יהודי, נתן לו הרגשה טובה. למה? זה חסד. ככה היה אומר. שמעתם? על כל פנים רבו ישראל. שלמה המלך אומר לנו, זכור בוראך, זכור בוראך, זכור בערך. ומשם אדם לא חוטא כל המצוות. רבי חנן שאומר,
רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לזכות את זה, פיתח לבן, נאמר, לא יחפש למען זכור